Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this file, and they're trying to draw this shape, but they can't get it to be 90 degrees at all the turns. I didn't check the other ones. And he told me how he did it. Get the angular dimension tool and go right there and go to there, and you see that's 90. Let's see what this one is. That's 90.96. Wow, I might have been off. But anyway, I drew one at 90. Now, I don't really know what this, he said it's a centerpiece of a woodworking project where he's going to put boards cut at a 90 degrees and come off of that. So this needs to be perfect. And the way he drew it made a lot of sense. Pretty proud of him. Well, let's make this thing 3 inches wide. I would think you'd have to make it somewhat symmetrical. So let's make it 3 by 9. Now, what he did, he turned it into a curve, and then he took the nodes and he added a node. And then you could take this and hold it. He said he held down the control button, but you don't know where that angle is. I mean, that's 45 right there, maybe. But anyway, the way to do it, I would think, would be to just take that shape and let's work in the center of the page here and hit P. And instead of indenting that, we've got a 3-inch wide column. Take a square holding down the control button and then rotate it 90 degrees or 45 degrees and make this with your ratio locked, make it 3 inches. Now I'm going to hit P and put it in the center of the page, and I'm going to hit T and put it to the top. Well, you see, that's the way I did it. The last one selected is going to be the one it's going to go to. So we're going to shift select and hit T and see it, put it up to the top. Now you can see the corners match up, and that is a 45. Now grab this one, get the 4-sided cross, and you know what? Let's don't do that. We know that's 3 by 3. Get your nudge factor, set it on 3. Take that and just nudge it up. Whoop. Okay. Mathematical wizard, nudge it up 1.5, half of that distance. So it'll be right there. Now you could do that on both ends and maybe make it more symmetrical, but you could also just make a copy of that and go all the way to the bottom because it's symmetrical and then fill in that shape. And because that shape is the same on both ends and it's going to rotate, we can go Control D and rotate it 90 degrees, take our weld key and weld it, and we have that shape. And of course, I know it's right, but let's go ahead and just prove it. Get the angular dimension tool and go right there on the node, and that's at a 90. Go right here, 90. So they're perfect. Now, the other way I just mentioned that you could do it, instead of moving that square down, well, there it is right there. But it might not be symmetrical, but you can always take your smart fill tool and move that in or color that in. Left click, right click, Control D, and then mirror it up that way, and you've got the same result. That's probably the way I would do it, and it may be a little bit quicker. Control D. We don't have to rotate it from the center because it's a centerable item. And then weld it. I'm a woodworker also. I'd really like to see what he's doing to this or how it's, I don't know if he's sending boards, which way. It's the centerpiece of like a table, he said. Anyway, I hope that helped him, and thank you for watching.